Good morning. I know I was not so good last week. I didn't get any videos out, and I do apologize because I've actually been really super busy. But talking to y'all today. So here's what is going on. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to get listed because, believe it or not, I am actually thinking about Christmas. This is the time we need to start thinking about Q4 and what we're going to list for the holiday season. So you want to get your holiday decor out, winter clothes, things that all have to do with winter and Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and whatever other holidays occur in the wintertime, and things that people do in the wintertime, winter sports. That's what we should be thinking about now, and especially before the winter holidays, because people are going to shop in Q4. So there's that. And this past weekend was Labor Day weekend. I am really tired, you guys. I'm serious. I've been working my butt off. So I'm tired and my eyes are itchy, and I have my coffee, but yes. So if I act a little weird, that's what it is. I'm just tired. Yes, it was Labor Day weekend, and I did good. I planned ahead for this, so I made sure that I had lots of listings put up last week. And on my eBay, I did run a sale for 30% off for Labor Day, and I ran it Friday through Monday, yesterday. And interestingly enough, it was almost equal. My sales, the dollar amount, my dollar sales were almost equal on eBay and Poshmark. Poshmark, actually, I sold more items, but on eBay, I sold higher dollar items comparatively. I mean, I didn't sell anything really high dollar, but what I did, and really what pushed it up over, and these weren't even on sale, was some Longaberger dinner plates that I had, or have. I had I think I had 13 of them, and I listed them as individual for about $25 a piece, and I made an offer to a liker, and they accepted and bought 3. So yeah, that's what boosted my eBay sales up to comparable to my Poshmark sales. And I gotta tell you, now, I'm not one of those like some of the other people who sell thousands of dollars over the weekend. That's not me. Sorry, I wish it was. That would be really nice, but it's not. But I can tell you, in the time that I have been selling on eBay since 2018, I think is when I started, or maybe before then. It was definitely before COVID. It might have been 18, maybe 2017. I don't know, somewhere around there. This was the best weekend I have had ever. So yeah, that was good. Overall, I mean, I sold as much this weekend as I've been selling, like in a couple weeks. It usually takes me a couple weeks to sell. So yeah, this was a really good weekend, and I do think that it's because number one, I was listing consistently, and the number of listings that I was listing. So, you know, I'm trying to get out 10 a day. Sometimes I do manage, sometimes I don't. I try to list, you know, a few in the morning and a few in the evening. And like I said, sometimes I can get it in, and sometimes I can't. It just depends on what's going on that day. So that's what happened this weekend. I sold a lot of things. I got such a busy week this week. But I really want to get a sold video out if you guys are interested in that, and I'll just do the whole month of August. So it'll be kind of a long video, but it'll cover Poshmark and eBay and Mercari. So we'll see. I don't know let me know if you're interested in something like that, and then I'll go ahead and do it. I did something else so crazy. I've never done this before. And I just did it kind of on a whim, actually, because I was on Facebook and one of the advertisements came up and I was like, I should do that. And what it was a site called Bid 13. And interestingly, Rockstar Flipper, right after I actually won the bid, okay? So, of course, otherwise it would be stupid to talk about it, right? But right after the day that I started bringing the stuff home, Rockstar Flipper did a video on how to buy storage units. So that's what I did. I bought a storage unit. I only paid $40 for it. It was a small one. It was 5x7. And it had small pieces of furniture in it, so little shelves and tables and things like that. Nothing big. There was nothing big. The biggest piece of furniture that was in it was what you would call like a sofa couch, I guess. It's a long, thin table, kind of high. So that was the biggest piece of furniture. There was also a bureau mirror in there, no dresser though. Like a little kitchen cart. It had like a wire base and some wheels, but the top was kind of like a cutting board top, butcher block top, and some other furniture that actually isn't very good. It was like something you might get at Walmart. So 2 end tables and a coffee table, but they were, that pressed wood that's got, I don't know, they weren't very good pieces of furniture. And then the rest of it was totes and bags and things like that. And okay, so I guess I'll talk about that. I got it because of these pieces of furniture that I saw in it, because I have something in the works I'm working on. I want to start going into Antique Mall and rent a booth. So I'm just waiting for one of the malls to call me. And meanwhile, I'm working on getting my plan together so that when I do get the call, I'm ready to go and get set up. Okay? So, yes, I'm working on that. And anyway, I bought the unit, and I didn't, it was $40 for the unit, but I had to pay a $200 cleaning fee, which I think is high. For, $200 to clean out a storage unit, that's more. I mean, I have houses that I don't charge that much, like it's got to be a huge house for me to charge over $200. Huge house. And I do have some very large houses that I clean. So anyway, I mean, I guess it's to penalize it, because if you don't clean it out, and this was like I said on Bid 13, that's the website, they will ban you if you don't, comply by all the rules. So, and it's all cash. So I had to take cash and give it to the lady who was running the storage unit place. I gave her $200 cash and $136, which is how much they got. There was a fee that went to the website. So I had to pay her $136. And they used my credit card to get that balance that came out to $40, right? So I pay that. Janice and I go up there with my car and her car, and it only took us 2 trips with 2 cars, right? But we did it. We got it done. And so we loaded everything in, and I don't know how some people, I just don't understand how some people live, because, okay, the one complaint that I have about this that was unexpected, okay, because I did expect there to be a lot of clothes. I did expect to have a lot of stuff that I was either going to donate or throw away. But what I didn't expect was how bad all this stuff smelled. Oh my God. Oh my God, the smell, and it had to be just the way these people were. I don't know. I do not believe that it was just because it was in storage, because it wasn't a musty smell. It was a smell that I have never smelled before. It was like a funk. That's all I can tell you. It wasn't cigarettes or, weed, because those kind of things have a smell. It wasn't an animal smell, like, cat or dog, or, how certain animals have a distinct smell. It was nothing like that. This was a funky smell. That's all I can tell you. Is like, it was just an unclean smell. It was gross. It was gross. And anyway, getting over that, I really didn't go through the clothes very much because of that smell. I mean, I would just didn't want to have to deal with it. So I just got rid of the clothes. They were nasty. And there was a bunch of books in there, like children's educational books, really good books. They would have been good books, but that smell was in everything. And I was going to give those to my daughter because she homeschools. No, I'm not doing it. I just said, no. They're going to have to go in recycling because I can't, you can't get that smell out of paper. You know what I mean? So there was that. But, we had some surprises. There was 2 military ammunition boxes, which, and one of them was empty. The other one, I opened it up and kind of got a little shock. It wasn't a real weapon. Well, I guess it's still considered a weapon. I don't know. It was a BB gun. It wasn't like a gun with bullets, big bullets, but it was a weapon. So there was that. I found the adult toy. I guess that you always find those things. Not very much money. I think it was $5 and some change was about the total of the actual cash that I found. And that's about it as far as that goes. But I did find some really, really cool things. There's 2 flags in there, which, I believe they probably they were probably given to somebody as military honors at a funeral. There was nothing to indicate that, though. There were just 2 flags in there. They were folded properly. I did clean them, which, by the way, you can clean flags. You just hand wash them or wash them on a delicate cycle and let them hang dry. That's it. That's all. And of course, you never let a flag touch the ground, and you never throw flags in the trash. So I wash them. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them. They're actually in good condition, and they're huge. So I don't know. I may sell them. I just haven't really decided yet. So there was flags. I'm trying to think what are the highlights. I got a statue of James Brown and military, of course, the furniture. And then I got an idea. So she had all this miscellaneous kitchen stuff, right? Like, just random plastic. And you know how plastic is. You have a lid, you don't have a lid. You got the bottom, you got the lid, no bottom, etc. Plastic is a mystery. They're the socks of the kitchen, where there's always a piece missing, And then she had some other like pots and pans, and there's a couple pieces of bakeware. So a muffin tin, a bread pan, and then another like small cake pan, a square cake pan. And when I went to donate them, they said no, they didn't want those. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I started thinking, well, I have this antique booth that I want to start doing. Why don't I just upcycle those? So I'm gonna have some projects coming up with those. And by the way, the furniture that I'm gonna sell, I'm gonna paint, or do something with it. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on getting things that I can sell. And it's funny because I'm not putting anything, I don't believe anyway, I'm not going to put anything in my booth that I'm not willing to sell. So Janice and I had gone out a couple days later, and we went to a Goodwill on a whim. It was just next to something that we were looking for, another store we were in. And I found this corner shelf that has layers on it. and the price was right, and I'm like, I'm gonna get this for the booth. And she's like, well, I don't know, you know, when I say like I think I can sell it for this amount of money or whatever. And she said, why are you gonna sell it? I'm selling everything. If it's not nailed down, I'm gonna sell it. I can always go out and get something else to replace it, you know what I mean? So the name of the game is to sell it. So that's one plan that I have in my head already. And then the other thing is like upcycling some of these things that you can get really, really cheap and redo it and make it into something else that somebody might be interested in buying. So I have those two plans as far as things that I want to do to stock my booth. And of course, I have quality pieces that I'm going to put in there as well, that I'm just holding. And some of them have been in my haul videos, pieces of glass that are really, you know, too big and bulky to ship, so, or a pain in the neck to ship, either because of the size or because they're large and heavy. And you know, the bigger the glass, the easier it is to break. So and yet I still love it. Oh my god, I love it. So yeah, there's that. But yep, I'm gonna try to get a booth. I'm just waiting. They told me that I could probably get in before Christmas. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but it does give me time to get prepared, because I still have to take care of, you know, my eBay, my Poshmark, and my cleaning business, which this week is extremely busy. So, you know, somebody's gonna get neglected, and it looks like the online shop is gonna get neglected. But I did good prep work last week, so I do have a lot of listings ready to go and list perfectly. I just have to get them out. And I'm so sorry I didn't do a haul video. I could have done 2 haul videos, because we also went shopping last week. The mall actually that I wanna have a booth in had a really big sale for Labor Day, and I bought a lot of stuff. But I also had to get it ready because I knew I was going to be busy, so I had pictures taken. So I'm really sorry I had to weigh it out, YouTube versus real life, you know, and real life won. So that's really the reason why I didn't have a video last week. But I will probably have some more stuff coming up and some things to show you. I just, you know, got a little crazy there, and I had to make some decisions. So anyway, I am going to let you go now, and hopefully I'll have more stuff out for you, more videos, and telling you how things are going as I get through this week. I hope. I can't promise. I'm so sorry I can't promise, but I hope. Anyway, I want to thank everybody. You know, my channel is starting to grow, and that's because of you guys. So, you know, I just want to give you the biggest thank you for the subscriptions, for the comments, for the likes, all of it. It just, you know, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So a big thank you to everybody, and I will see you again soon. Okay, bye.